All right. Today on Entertainment with Becky, I decided to visit somebody here in Ghana. That's the only thing I can tell you about that person. We're exploring a day in life with the rich and famous here in Ghana. Well, the name just gave me out. I was going to tell you who exactly I was going to talk to today on Entertainment with Becky, but well, Ibrah Villa. Let's get inside.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
So the person I'm looking for is right here. I know you were not expecting Ibrah, but we're talking entertainment with Ibrah today. What kind of car is that?
This is CLS 63,
Oh, well,
2016.
for those of you who are not fan of cars like myself, that's one. And there's another great one right here.
Yeah, that's the new R8.
New R8.
Yeah, 2017.
Ah.
Audi.
So you drive all of these?
Yeah, I do.
Like, at what point do you drive this one?
This is for like my out chilling
Okay.
or weekend car. This is my office car. And then the G-Wagon is also my office car. That's parked at my office now.
Okay. Symbol of wealth.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You're a rich guy.
I'm
How
managing.
do you feel about that?
It's not easy though, but what will I say?
Apart from being rich, I mean, do you have any difficulties in being rich? I don't know.
A lot.
I'm just thinking.
A lot. You face a lot of challenges, work and everything. People you don't even work with. A lot. Yeah.
So, Ibrah is taking us inside his home. We're so glad that he could do this with us. Please join us. You're watching E with Becks. I suppose you do everything here.
Yeah.
You live here with your family.
Yeah, I have 4 sitting places. So
Okay.
here, there, and then upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably we'll get to, see upstairs first, but okay, this is a beautiful home. Thank you so much.
Oh, welcome.
He's giving me water, obviously. Oba will be fear. I was say,
Nsuo. Yeah.
into our mommy, you said,
Entertainment, maybe I'm in Warner with Becks. That's my favorite program. Peace.
I grew up in Dansoman.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born here, right at Sahara. That's there's a maternity there. That was where I was born.
Okay.
School here, everything here.
Which school?
I went to Mass Business Secondary School.
Okay.
Yeah, and then after I started university, and then my dad was late.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have to stop school and then take care of my brothers.
I'm so
That's
sorry
why.
for your dad, though.
It's okay.
So right after school, you stopped. You actually had to stop schooling
Yeah,
to
just
take care of
my brothers, for them
kid
to continue.
to continue.
Yeah.
You were doing what exactly when you had to take care of your brothers?
I was in the Forex Bureau.
Forex Bureau.
Yeah, exchange of money. And then
What,
I've been-
was that left behind by your dad?
Yeah, my dad left it behind. But
Okay, so
when
you took over?
I took over. Yeah.
So that's all you do?
Yeah, that's all I do. Like I'm into cars too, and then properties now.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
So the Forex Bureau got you into car dealing
Car dealing and then properties.
and properties. When you mean property,
Like,
what does it mean,
I
properties?
sometimes I build and then sometimes I sell.
Okay.
Sometimes I rent.
So that's like what gave you everything that everybody's talking about now.
That is it. And then my name, the name Ibrah, I don't know how to take
I was
that name.
I was going to ask. So it's just that's just the name Ibrah Villa, like Ibrah.
It comes from Ibrahim. So
Okay.
it's a shortcut of Ibrahim.
Okay.
That's Ibrah.
Last time I heard about Ibrah was when I read something on social media that one guy, was it on your birthday, you went to share iPhone.
iPhone. Oh yeah.
Is it iPhone 8 or?
I think some 8 and then 7.
And you
It's
went to
mixed.
share it
Yeah.
in a
In
trotro.
the short run, yeah.
Okay, what inspired that decision though?
Well, I used to do my birthday, sometimes Dubai, London, flashy, private jet sometimes. But last year I was like, no, let me celebrate with the post. I can't be doing everything with, yeah. That's why I took that decision and then it happened.
And it got everybody talking.
Yeah, it was talk of town though, but it also gave me pressure, headache, because my friends, mates, relatives, people are calling me here and there. They all want phone. I can't give
Everybody phone.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel when you have people calling out on you?
I don't mind so far as I've achieved my goal. I wanted to help the poor, so and then I did. So I don't mind people calling me here and I don't care. Yeah.
What is your definition of being poor?
Being poor, it's,
I mean, it's relative though, but I don't know what you think.
well, let's just drop that topic for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. If I mean, I'm asking because I just wanted to know why you had to give them iPhone.
Because
probably.
they are in need.
Okay.
People were like, fine, they are in public, they don't even use iPhone here and there. They will sell it. Some of them will sell
it and
some of them will swap. Like, so I know what I'm doing. I planned before doing it. Yeah.
So, Ibrah, I want to come back to the negative things that we've heard about you and all that. But do you have kids?
You have kids.
How many kids?
I have 4 kids.
4?
Yeah.
Do we see them all the time?
Yeah, I see them all the time.
I mean, but do you put them on social media and all that?
Yeah, no, it's only my boy.
Okay.
He's my photocopy. He's called Samir.
Okay.
He's talk of town to like Samir Ibrah. People know him very well.
Okay. And you're married as well? How many years now?
10.
10 years.
Yeah.
So you've been married for 10 years.
10 years. I married when I was very young, at the age of 22.
Okay. Okay. How is it going? You guys are fine?
Yeah, we're fine.
How does she feel? I mean, with
No,
a lot of people
she's
talking about you.
me. She's used to that, so it's fine. Yeah.
I'm asking because, I mean, so many people don't really know that you're married. So
Yeah,
I'm
because
tempted
I don't put my family out there.
Yeah. So I'm tempted to ask, do you have like ladies throwing themselves at you? Like you go out and, you know, it's Ibrah. Like I want to get Ibrah's number and all that.
Here and there, lots. But sometimes I'll be busy taking care of, like going for a meeting or something. People will be stopping me in traffic here and there. They want to take pictures, blah, 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 blah.
How do you handle that?
I do. I'm flexible, so I'm cool to go. I allow them. Yeah.
Okay, let's. Do you want to take me upstairs?
Okay. Entertainment, maybe I'm in Warner with Becks. That's my favorite program. Peace.
So, which other houses do you have? Do you have any other houses here?
Yeah, I have 2 houses. I have one around Makati.
Around Makati.
Yeah.
I understand there's one at East Legon.
Yeah, it's not my house. It's a rented house.
Oh, okay. So this is like your own
This
house.
is my main crib, yeah.
Main house.
Main house, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been crazy?
Like mad?
Yeah. For a better word.
Yep.
You have?
Yeah.
Why? You were diagnosed?
Oh no, like sometimes bad stories do.
Really?
Yeah. Or sometimes
You want to
unexpected,
sit
like
close to
expected.
me?
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Love warrior. Why you bought this when your wife gave birth to the fourth
No,
child?
I just bought this.
Ibrah being crazy, mentioning names. We'll get that.
To get that. Well, this is not the first time.
Okay.
I think 3-4 years ago, people were like, I do drugs, I do this, I do shit. I don't mind. I've been through this. I know where I'm going. Like my head is always up, my legs are on the feet. I'm like on the feet.
Do you do drugs?
I don't do drugs. I don't even mingle with drug dealers.
So, I just want to understand the regular Ghanaian, people who love you, people who look up to you. We read things on the internet and we take it in without, you know, the person even explaining to us what actually happened. So it's worrying that I don't get to understand what is happening with you. So you're a better person to explain to me the situation that led to that. The famous one was when there was a gun scene.
Yeah. I still have videos of it. I intentionally did all that.
What?
I have my reason. That particular one itself, I'm not ready to explain that. But all that happened, it's a lie. Ibrah was arrested. Ibrah here, blah blah blah. Never. I've never seen a police. I've never been to jail before. I've never in my life.
And you've never been diagnosed crazy before?
Never. We don't even have that in our family.
So what led to the video?
I intentionally did that. I have my reason. Maybe, let's say end of next month, I'll come out and tell public. I'll tell people, yeah.
Do you feel attacked?
No.
At a point?
Yeah, I felt that. I felt that.
Did you really mention all those names?
I did, because I'm not scared of anybody.
How true is that? I don't know. Namwan, Becca, eventually Davido.
Yeah, I mentioned Davido. Davido, Becca, and co. They are people whose snaps can go far. Because I was like, fine, this is happening in Ghana, and nobody is saying a word about it because they are so-called top people. Yeah, that's why I mentioned them to like put so that everybody, like the world, will know. That's why I mentioned their name. Not as in I'm not well or I don't know what I'm doing now.
People felt you were accusing them wrongly.
I didn't accuse the video of Becca. People who saw my message or chat, I didn't accuse or no. I mentioned some people's name that
Number
I did.
one.
Like people I mentioned Yaonu's name. I mentioned Tiwa's name. I mentioned Mr. Zani's name. There are people I had issues with.
Okay.
Yes, but aside from that, I didn't mention like I didn't accuse anybody
of anything.
Yeah.
What kind of issues, when you say issues, what kind of issues do you have?
Okay, well, with the police, they've invited me to the police station several times based on one particular issue. That's why I don't understand. The big men are there based on one particular. They call me today, I go next tomorrow, I go different police station here and there. But with God, all things happen. Nothing happened. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to believe that they are inviting you to the police station because they feel you have too much money.
Yeah, so I just can. It's an issue that we have. It's the job that we did on the streets, and then we should sit down like do it. But the people went behind me, thinking they know these top people. They are going to use them to frustrate me. Never, not in this world.
Has that issue been settled?
No, it's settled and then
it's settled and done.
Now,
so we don't have all those issues coming up.
It's settled and
so
done.
How about people accusing you of going into money rituals, sakawa, and all that?
That I would say after school I started seeing. So it's something that I'm used to it for the past 8 years. Yeah. When I built my first house, I think that's 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
Yeah. I think it cost me like $170,000. I was very young then, like 24. That's when people started saying, no, Ibrah is doing drugs. Some people say this, some people say that, yeah.
How about money? Have you ever been accused of money laundering?
No, never.
Okay, so there's nothing like that happening.
No.
How does your kids feel about it? How old are your kids? You have 4 of them.
Yeah, I have 9. I have 8. Sorry, I have 9. I have 7. I have 4, and then I have 1.5.
Oh, one is cute. I'm sure one should be cute, but I'm sure that 9 can read and write.
No, she can read. She's very smart.
Can see all the things that are on social media.
Can.
Daddy putting stuff on his Snapchat. Do you ever explain to these kids that this is the situation?
Yeah,
Daddy,
I did to my elder daughter. She's called Mimi.
Mimi.
Yeah, I did to her because one day she's back from school and she was like, "Oh, Daddy, I was in a class and they were saying this, and then I said, listen, it's a lie. When your dad becomes a public figure, people talk shit about him. Whatever you hear, just come to me straight. I will explain myself to you, and then that is it."
So you live with them, right
yeah,
here?
I live with them. Yeah, it's just my mom that she's concerned sometimes. My mom, whenever she hear my name out there here and there, she can't sleep. People can just write any stories they want. I don't care.
Okay. What do you do for fun, though? I mean, because you're always listening to you, it's like you're always working, you're always taking care of something. So I'm just wondering what you do for fun. Do you go out with your kids?
I do. My kids, I go out with them like Sundays sometimes, but not always.
Okay.
Yeah, but like myself, I sometimes club once in a while,
Okay.
like once in a month or something. I do go to the club here and there.
You have friends?
I have friends that I go out, but now I can't trust them. There are people I helped. People I give money to start business. They went behind me, all this nonsense that happened. They are the same people I help, people I pick from gutters. They try to bring me down, but with God,
all things are possible. You keep saying, I like the fact that you keep saying that with God, all things are possible. You have everything God in there. You're Muslim?
Yeah, I'm Muslim.
Okay. Are you related to the former President John Dramani Mahama?
No, we don't. But
Ibrahim,
no, we don't.
Okay.
But I know Ibrahim very well because sometimes people call him and they were like, "Oh, we've seen your car because of the name," and then he will go like, "No, this is Ibrah's car."
Okay. Are you on Facebook? What's the name on Facebook?
Ibrah 1.
Ibrah 1. So like everything is like Ibrah 1, Ibrah 1, Ibrah 1.
Ibrah 1 is my company's name.
People get money or people make money here in Ghana, and we think that we can't make such money here in Ghana.
Yeah, that's Ghanaians.
What do you think is the perception? What drives that perception to Ghanaians? So that, we have people all over the country probably attacking you as you think, because I don't know, what do you think is the perception?
I would say they don't take big. Some of them don't have aim or goal. That's their problem.
Okay. That's why you think that they attack. Yeah.
The sky is my limit. This thing that happened, it's something that's going to boost me, like make me more. So Ghanaians should watch out. Now coming, Ibrah Part 2 is about to start.
Oh, Ibrah Part 2. That's interesting.
Start, yeah.
How do you spend your day? I mean, on a regular day when you wake up from this very big apartment? That's a television. That's a very big television down there.
Right.
Do you even have time to watch it?
At all, at all. Sometimes I can go 2-3 weeks without even sitting there. Like just go straight to my bedroom, because whatever I have here, I have it in my bedroom.
Okay, so how do you spend your day? Like a typical day in life with Ibrah, you wake up one day, you wake up like a day. What happens during a day?
Okay, is it like the weekdays?
Any day.
Any day. Oh, okay. Let's say I don't sleep early.
Okay.
I go like 11, 12, and then up around 9, 10. Okay. Just shower, do my breakfast, and then office. Sometimes I do have to pass places or have meetings before office, and then I close around 5:36, and then that is it.
Do you love playing football?
I can't remember because I don't have time. I can't remember my last.
But are you supporting any team out
Barca,
there?
Yeah.
Barca.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a Barca fan. You like Messi. Any favorite actor in this country and beyond?
No. For that, I would say no for now. I don't want to mention names again, and then
people would start spelling. But I mean, once a while you watch television.
I
so
do. I have lots, but I just don't want to mention names.
So we can do the outside.
You know, when I spit, sometimes it becomes like a rain everywhere. So,
why do you think so? Why do you think that? I mean,
I don't know. Ghanaians
are talkative.
A lot.
And they don't understand.
They don't understand. I always put it that I will never explain myself to you people. Never will I explain myself. But I know how to deal with them. What I went through, if it's somebody, by now the person should have been dead or something. The whole world is fighting me. Media's everywhere, insults, talking like pictures here and even in what's the name? In traffic, these beggars, people I help. It's a lot, but I don't care.
I like your courage, and it's inspiring. I want to find out how you overcome like all the things that happened to you. You're still here, and you're actually having a conversation with me. How did you overcome all that?
I know in life it's a journey, so like it's not always smooth. It's a journey, so it's not always smooth. So I know that.
Well, what are you up to? I know that you're up to so many things. You just mentioned that Ibrah Part 2 is coming. I can't wait for that. Do you have any projects coming up? Things that you think that we should know about?
People know me by cars.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see from now till December.
You're bringing more cars?
Yeah, more cars, yeah. I'm going to drop something very big, like a beast.
Okay, are you going to sell the cars?
No, not selling, like my private,
you're dropping,
my personal, yeah. I'm going to drop something very serious.
I can see that you're a car lover.
Yeah, I do. These are my hobbies. Sometimes I drive out at night alone, just go on a test drive and then come back, especially with the small ones.
But this kind of cars with our roads,
the roads are not good. That's why I managed to do the road from here to the junction. I did.
But you eventually go out and potholes here and there.
Here, anytime I'm going for a meeting or something, it's either use the G-Wagon or the CLS.
Okay.
Yeah. But when I'm going out for clubbing and places I already know, I go with the smaller one.
So it's you drive the car and you feel
enjoy,
good.
Yeah. When I go to work and then I don't make anything. If I'm driving, I feel okay.
How many cars do you have?
I have 4.
Oh, just 4.
Yeah.
We can handle 4, but they are big cars.
Yeah, they are.
Especially the green one. The green one is.
Yeah, the green one. It's crazy though.
So that one you drive it like where do you drive that one to?
The green one.
Yeah.
Like events when I'm going.
Because it doesn't look like a car that you can drive around.
No,
all the time.
All the time, no. Myself, even in a taxi, people stop me and then disturb me with pictures here and there. So I only drive this at night when there is no traffic. If not,
How about business-wise? What are you up to business-wise? Things that you think that Ghanaians should look forward to? Your forex? I mean, probably go there and change money.
I'm trying to establish a new project in South Africa.
Okay.
That's what I'm planning now. And then that's also from now to December, I'm sure I should start something there.
So that
like
one is for the South African people?
Yeah.
I understand you have like apartments that you rent out.
Yeah.
How is it very expensive? Can a regular Ghanaian?
A regular Ghanaian can take. It's not that expensive though, but it's quite slow. You spend sometimes like $400-500 to build a house, and then the outcome is very, 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 very slow. It will take you like 8-7 years to get back your money.
But do you rent them on monthly basis or like yearly basis? So is it good? Is it
it's okay. It's
catching
fine.
up?
It's good. It's fine. It's moving. Yeah.
So for Ghanaians, you know, a lot of people, some people you might not know, look up to you. Other people think that you inspire them for you to be able to get off, you know, your feet and be you. I mean, from all the things that happened to you, from, you know, all the controversies, and now you're here. What advice do you have for you know, people who look up to you? What advice do you have for them?
Okay, well, all I'll say is when you put something before you, just do what you're doing, and then don't listen to any negative or what people talk about you. Yeah, that's the only advice I can give now. Because in Ghana, whatever you do, people will talk. I think I was trending, and then Fela Makafo started trending. She trended, and then Shatta. And then I think it's crazy in Ghana. Every 2 weeks somebody will trend. So if you say fine, because people will talk bad about you, so you're going to keep yourself inside or lock yourself up or kill yourself or leave country or something, it doesn't make sense.
I mean, earlier you mentioned that you're a media person yourself and all that. I wanted to just find out from you what you make about our media terrain here in Ghana.
In Ghana, okay. What I would say right now is most of the bloggers need to be trained. I don't know what they are doing out there, but they just sit in their rooms or at their offices and then pick stories from anywhere, just publish like that without making inquiries or nothing like that.
Yeah. Okay, so you just have to log on to myjoyonline.com.
Yeah, they are the best and then the reliable.
Yeah, that's where you get the credible news. It's like your most credible news source.
I saw your news, and then I was even told you people went far to the police stations to find out. Yeah. But other bloggers, wow, it's crazy. They just sit there, pick any nonsense anybody throws out there, and then they just publish. But I don't mind. I don't care.
I hope they learn.
Yeah, they did. I've like we've settled
we can mention
now,
names.
Yeah, I don't want to mention names, but we've settled now. Everything is okay now.
Ibrah has been talking and entertainment with us here on Joy Prime on Multi TV. I hope you've been inspired. I mean, don't care about what people say. Just do you. Believe in yourself. Do what you can and leave the rest to God. Basically, that's what Ibrah is saying. Thank you so much for having this conversation with us. I hope I can keep this one, but...
Yeah, you can.
It's Love Warrior. Thank you for the Love Warrior. I mean, you've been extremely grateful. I am grateful for having us. My producer today, well, I actually got a producer, Edem Amofia, produced this one. Ike is the fantastic editor who will put all these things together. And Aaron, thank you so much for doing all the camera works. Thank you so much, everybody. Please, I have been talking entertainment with Ibrah. I hope you had fun.
My name is Adama, aka Sister Derby.
Hi folks, the name is Prince Ibrah.
My name is Oga.
My name is Harold Amenya.
And this is Peter Ricci, aka Miami Home.
And you're watching E with Becks. Having so much fun. Don't go anywhere.
Hello everybody, my name is Wiyala Rejimba, but you can also call me Wiyala, the lioness of Africa. And you are watching E with Becks. Keep watching. She's fantastical.
Hello everyone, my name is Kojo Entry, Utimi from Mr. Music Man. And you know what I'm doing right now? I'm watching E with Becks. Entertainment, baby, I'm in Warner with Becks. That's my favorite program. Peace.
Thank you so much for having us here. We hope that you would, take us back some other time. Thank you. Okay.